afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But
Well, today we're just going to, just not going to talk about business that much. So I thought we could chat and see how our summer's been going and just encourage one another tonight. Do something a little different. And we won't keep you on too long tonight. Are you getting feedback from me at all? I can fix that.
A little bit of feedback there.
Yeah, I got my. Okay, is that better? No, hang on.
Still feedback.
How's that?
Still there.
No, I can't hear anybody. What the heck? I don't know what I'm doing. Can I hear it? Can I hear you? Can you hear? Okay, hang on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I need some feedback though.
Yeah?
okay.
Okay, I can't hear you now. What happened? Oh, never mind. Okay, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, the feedback's gone now.
Oh, good. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording this. So
Oh, already?
this will be our bloopers.
Awesome.
So to start the evening off, I'm making myself a real strong little carafe of coffee. So this is pressed coffee. So you put the hot water in, the coffee's down here, and you press, shake it up, press it down. And I already got my cream and sugar in there. And you pour it in. Oh yeah.
Looks pretty thick.
Does it look thick?
And yes, I should not be drinking this at night. I should probably drink it first thing in the morning instead. I'll probably stay up half night. But no, I won't, because I'll just take my Plexus Slim and I'll fall right to sleep anyways. So it's all good.
That's right.
So yeah, we just want to chat. I'm actually going to leave the lines all open. And I thought we could just, just share, how things are going. And you guys can input on this too. You're all the special guests. So it's a surprise live show. So we just really want to encourage everyone tonight. Oh, now I'm getting feedback.
I didn't do anything. Don't look at me.
All right,
Do you get feedback when I talk, Randy?
you know what? I'm gonna have to. I'll talk, and I gotta mute everybody, right? And then when we ask for response, I'll have to unmute you, or you guys can unmute yourselves. You guys know how to do that, right? Okay, how do we do this? No, I don't want to mute myself. All right, cool. Now you should have no echoes. We got actually this room carries the sound really nice. It's got a bit of a reverb. We could actually do a live concert in here. It would sound really good. I'm just saying. So just so you guys know, we picked the pee room.
This is not the pee room.
We picked the pool room as our theme because we also want you guys to know when you guys come stay with us, we actually have a guest room, and you also get to use the pool room. So is that cool or what? So it's awesome to be part of the Plexus tribe team because, when we all have these cool spots that we start getting, man, we can travel all over the place and stay at everybody's places and switch places, whatever, and it'll be awesome. We can go fishing, or we can go up to Cassia and go moose hunting, bear hunting, or something. We can go to the ocean and go shark fishing, all kinds of stuff. That's the cool part of being part of a company like this. We actually have people all over the place, and the cool part is we can, as we grow and do it over the years, we can go visit these people and share lives together and just to have experience different ways of how people live in different parts of the world. And that's one of the highlights of doing this kind of business. So that's pretty cool. And So with that, Lisa, you want to say hi for a minute?
Sure.
Okay, I'll let Lisa say hi for a minute.
Yeah, because I know when Randy and I were chatting about what we wanted to do for the Zoom, we just really felt like we wanted to just to encourage everyone. Like summer is a different kind of a pace. There's a lot of other things going on. A lot of people are away. And also part of that does affect our business and can kind of catch us off guard and can be a little discouraging. And so we really just wanted to focus on that Plexus really is supposed to be fun. And part of that is realizing that we get to do this, and we're actually supposed to do this in a way that's unique to us. And so this is a great example. Randy's being Randy and just sharing his passion for life and his passion for Plexus. And so just to embrace being ourselves, right? And part of it, I was listening to some different training videos today, and something that was said today that is about changing our perspective about doing the business, because yes, there's hard work involved, right? There's hard work. Any job we have, there's hard, right? So, but there's also hard with Plexus, where if this is what we feel called to do and what we've chosen to do, the hard, we also get to make an impact in other people's lives. We get to do something that actually fulfills our calling and our purpose. And so the hard that goes along with it isn't so bad. There's actually a lot of fun when we choose to do it uniquely how we are. And so it's not something we have to do. It's something we get to do, right? Because if we have that mindset, well, I have to post every day. I have to make sure I'm following up with my customers. I have to make sure that I'm touching base with my ambassadors. I have to make sure that, I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. That puts a lot of pressure, and for me, that takes the enjoyment out of it. But we actually get to do Plexus. If this is something that we've chosen personally, that we've made the decision that this is something that I believe is supposed to be part of my life, then I get to do this. I get to share products that are they're literally changing people's lives. I get to bring hope to people, that if I hear somebody talking about being really tired, or if I hear somebody talking about being in a lot of pain, or different things like that, I actually get to be the messenger that shares hope with them. I actually get to do that. So doing my posting every day, it's actually something I get to do, because it's speaking hope into people. We don't know, we might be the only person that is actually sharing Plexus with the people in our sphere. We might be the only person. They may not hear about it from anybody else. So we actually get to do that. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. So tonight, it's a free for all. We're going to share whatever's on our mind, whatever's on your thoughts. And I was just thinking as Lisa was talking there, and I said, I only got one complaint with Plexus products. Lisa's getting too skinny. But, anybody says Plexus doesn't work, hogwash, the stuff's awesome. So, but, and it's funny, and speaking of how products work, I'm just going to share, I'm going to give each person 5 minutes to share just whatever you want to share. And what I want to share for the evening is this summer has been summer mode for all of us, I think. You just got to get into this summer holiday stuff, and you're doing this, doing that. And schedules get changed up, and they just do. And, honestly, we ended up shortchanging ourselves with a lot of product, actually most of it, because we ended up giving Christopher, well, our son wanted some product, so we gave him some. And then we gave some other away, but we didn't order
enough for ourselves.
So we kind of haven't been taking much. We've been sharing and kind of ran out of stuff. And you know what? These last 2 weeks, I'm going, and I talked to Cal. I think Cal can relate to this too. I went, oh my gosh, I feel terrible. Like I feel tired all the time again.
Napping
I'm
again.
napping. I have, and then I'm feeling like I'm not kidding you. I feel unmotivated. It's like I can't believe how much Plexus has helped my motivation, my mindset. Like it's actually huge. So it's actually been a good experience because, you know, experiencing, you know, you get used to your new normal, right? Like my normal used to be being tired all the time, not having a whole lot of motivation anymore. I feel like I'm getting old and, you know, age and whatever. But then you start feeling good, you feel great. And I remember when I first started taking Plexus, man, I was like on cloud 9. But you know what? You actually get used to that higher level of feeling good. And so I didn't realize how well it was working until I actually haven't been taking it for the last month very much. And also not feeling like the way I think I used to feel. Man, it sucks. So I put my order in last night. I figured, enough of this. I'm getting back on the triplex. I basically just take the triplex, and my X factor seems to be huge for me. I love the X factor. You know, those things are so important. And for man, I'm getting back on that. But you know what it made me realize is, you know, this stuff ain't just for sick people. It's for people that not just want to get healthy, but people that actually want to stay healthy, but actually even get healthier. You know, because I was feeling pretty good, but then but stopped using the product for the month. I realized, man, the way I used to think I was okay, that's not okay anymore. I like my new okay. I like my new Plexus okay. You know, it's on a whole nother level. And I actually shared that with somebody today. I said, you know what, it's not just for sick people, it's for people that actually want to be even better. Because I'm telling you, when you feel even better, and also I realized how much it affects my mindset. When I'm on my Plexus products, man, I am way more energized, way more motivated, not just physically, but mentally. And I get way more creative. I'm way more bold, you know, and wanting to do more adventures. So I actually, you know, I'm going to start sharing with people. Like, you might feel fine now, but man, you get on Plexus, you're going to go a whole other level of not just feeling physically good. You're going to go a whole other level feeling mentally awesome. And that's something that they just need to want to experience. So that's my testimony. So I'm just actually pumped that I went through this withdrawal, because now I appreciate it that much more, right? So it's all cool. So who wants to go next? Cassia, how would you like to unmute yourself and you share something?
Okay. I don't really know what to share right now. You put me on the spot. I don't know. Give me some guidance.
If somebody asks you what your favorite thing is about Plexus right now, it can be the business products. What is your favorite thing? If you could share one thing with somebody where they're like, why are you doing Plexus? What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing. Okay. So I don't know. I guess that's hard to narrow down. I have two.
Okay.
So I love being able to help others and getting those testimonies back from people that I've shared it with that are trying it or that have joined and are a customer, and they're writing me and going, oh my goodness, is it supposed to do this? Like, this is what's happening, and I'm totally psyched, and I'm hoping it's Plexus. Is this Plexus? And I'm like, yeah, that's Plexus.
Awesome.
And I love that. That's one of my favorite things, but also watching it change, learning new parts of it for myself, right? Like figuring out, oh, wait, this works really well for me, and this is why. Do you know what I mean? Like the nerve health. I'm totally in love with the nerve health right now. Yeah. And just what it's done for my body, right? So those are my two awesome. Favorite things right now.
Very cool. Thanks.
Thank you. That's awesome. Cool. Okay, Kelly, you're next. What's up, bud?
Can you unmute? You want to unmute him?
Oh, unmute. I got to unmute you. Hang on. I got two owners on here. Which one are you? I'll try this one. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Are you on?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can I hear you now? Yes.
Well, I have been without Plexus. I've only had BioCleanse probably for the last 2 weeks. And I have so noticed my body, my neck and my rotator cuffs are very sore because of my physical work I do during the day. And when I take the nerve and the ease, I just don't have that pain.
Wow.
I'm not sleeping good at all. When I take 2 or 3 Mega X and 2 or 3 ProBio 5 at night, I sleep so soundly. The stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy that I usually do working during the day. The clarity in my brain, you know, I drive this big truck and I got to be so cautious backing up and so forth. In fact, I wasn't even thinking the other day and I hit an eaves trough. It cost me $250 to replace this eaves trough just because I wasn't thinking properly.
Right.
My brain wasn't completely focused. I was kind of a fog.
Wow.
And I think it was Cassia's post, you know, posting about the products. And I have been without the products and with the products, and I never want to run out again of products.
Yeah.
You know, I know I could have went to somebody who has been very kind in the past to say, here's the products for you, just replace them back when you get there. But I've made a commitment to myself that I don't want to do that anymore. I just got to stay on top of it and make sure I got the products in. And I love the triplex, the X Factor, and love that edge.
Mm-hmm.
I want that back. Of course, the Mega X and the ease and the nerve are just amazing. You remember when I had that motorcycle accident a year ago? That was almost 1 year ago. And I could hardly walk that night in the emergency because you guys picked me up. And they gave me painkillers and so forth. And within 24 hours, actually, Janice blessed me and gave me the ease and the nerve. And within 24 hours, I was like almost normal. That's how powerful that stuff was.
Yeah.
And it is so, so cool. So as I said in that post, remarked and Cassia's, you know what, it just helps the body, the mind, and the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And God gave herbs for a reason.
Yeah.
I believe that. And we've got to feed our body the right way.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
I had a great victory today too, aside from Plexus, because, you know, I'm using Janice's car right now and the muffler needed to be replaced. And I knew if I took it to like budget, make it break the muffler, they would have given me a $400 bill. So I took it to your friend, Randy, Bob on 27th Avenue.
Yeah.
He phones me an hour later and it's fixed. I said, you fixed it? He said, yeah, I just needed a little weld and just give me $50 and it's done. So,
That's awesome.
so hallelujah. The car's back normal again. So it was a real blessing.
Very cool. Very cool. Good
Very
news
nice.
is good.
So,
Yeah.
so, you know, I'm hearing a theme here. We could actually write a country song about Plexus, you know, when we run out, you know, and then
get everything
life
back.
goes terrible and we fall apart, and then we can play the record backwards. And when we get back on Plexus and we get our health back, we get happy and all those other things.
That's right. Get our dog back, get our wife back. And,
Yeah.
That's right.
but yeah, awesome stuff. I never want to be without the stuff again. And that post that somebody shared with Celeste Gwen's pastor, and his post was, this is the day that I didn't take any Plexus. And I mean, here's a pastor who didn't even want to get out of a car and talk to people because he wasn't on his Plexus that day. The next day he took Plexus, you know, certain times of the day, and man, he was just out doing work for the Lord, fueled by Plexus.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Awesome. Thanks, Cal.
Right on.
Miss Janice, what would you like to share?
Well, first I'm going to say shame on you, Randy and Cal. You know where the storehouse is.
Yeah.
I know.
Full. I've been giving it away. The next time run out.
So that was a verbal spanking? Was that a verbal spanking?
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
I've been experimenting with, I have John here, who's the type 1 diabetic, who takes all this and 2 different types, and oh my goodness gracious. And the other 2 times he's been here that I've given him the pink drink, I've given it to him in the morning, and it stabilized his blood sugar. So I tried that this time, and it didn't work.
Okay.
But finally, after a week or so, I went, okay, I'm going to try it at night.
Ah.
And because he was having too high readings in the morning, really high.
Okay.
And so I put it to him at night, and now his readings in the morning are good. And the snacks he was taking to stop his blood sugar from dropping are now making his blood sugar go way up. And I wish that I could give him the Plexus products all the time so that we can out. And I'm sure Cassia understands that one, because all those high readings are not good for your body. But it's just be able to experiment with my guys here and see the difference in them. A lot of the caregivers don't spend their own money on their guys, but for me, if you're healthy, makes my life easier.
Yeah, makes your job easier for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome, Joe.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks, Janice. Yeah, I mean, one of the things I wanted to bring up tonight was just, you know, and this is so great that we're sharing our stories and kind of remembering, because it stirs up the passion. And it's like, what we're doing is making a difference. Like, this is for real, right? Because I've had in the past probably week or so, I've had a few people that I respect in my life that for whatever reason, they don't respect what I'm doing. And so they tend to be kind of vocal about it. And, but you know what? I mean, initially, when somebody kind of, I don't even know if they consciously realize that when they're countering what you're saying, like if I'm putting out there about Plexus and the good things it's doing and how much I love it and what the difference it's made in my life. So if I'm saying those things and somebody's kind of countering it with comments, I don't think they're consciously, because I choose to believe the best about people, I don't think they're consciously realizing that they're pretty much saying that I'm lying. You're lying, right? So that's how it kind of comes across. And so initially, I mean, it's hurtful, right? But it's like, no, they just don't know. And so it's to put that hurt aside and to not be defensive, because we have nothing to prove. We have nothing to prove. We have nothing to defend. Our stories alone, these are truth. This is actually what's happening. These aren't made up. These aren't theories. These are our lives. And so we actually know for a fact that these products have changed our lives and have changed the lives of people that we know. So those few voices, those few negative Nellies, as some people refer to them, and sometimes they tend to come out, it feels like they kind of come out in packs, but those few voices they're really not relevant, right? Because they don't change what is true. No. And we know that the products are feeding people's bodies. They are balancing people's bodies. They are changing people's lives. Yeah. Like, it's so cool. We're seeing the physical part of people, their health being changed, and how that affects different areas in their life. So we're seeing that firsthand. And so just to, in confidence, just again, that's part of having fun, is not to take that pressure, not to take that negativity from other people, but just to remind ourselves, we actually get to be a part of changing people's lives. And how cool is that?
And it's important not to hold things when people come against us once in a while, and because they don't know. No. And so it's really important to keep loving on them anyways. You know, so you don't want to hold offense, because we want to just keep loving them, because you know what, my hope is still for them, is that one day that they hopefully may try Plexus and something will help, or again, and realities, or try something that will improve their lives, you know. because the bottom line is we're just trying to help people regardless.
Yeah.
And you know, there's this thing, there's an old saying that love covers over many wrongs, right? So our job is to keep loving on people and
Get lots of feedback.
So let me get echoing here. Hang on, what am I doing? Cool. There. Hey, you know what? You notice we got this moving background? Yeah, as it gets darker outside, our background changes. Is that cool or what? That doesn't cost a dime to put all these background effects into play here. So I was just noticing that dark. So I'm having a good time watching this.
One of the things that you were saying about the negative comments.
Yeah.
Testimonies like Cassia's and her dad's,
Yeah.
and me, Susan, Rona today.
Yeah, exactly.
But they can naysay all they want.
Yeah.
We see living proof.
Yeah, exactly. And so I know for me, sorry, go ahead, Janice.
One person's life has changed. I mean, I've known Anne-Marie for almost 25 years.
Exactly.
Best that she's ever been, or that her kids have ever seen her.
Yeah, exactly.
Is worth it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, you know, yeah, so just to kind of comment on what Randy said about not taking it personally, not taking offense, because we need to stay free of that stuff, because what we are doing is I mean, we can have all the confidence in what we're doing, do it with integrity, and stay free of those negative things, because then when we continue to post, because I know for me, you know, sometimes it's kind of like when those negative things come, my old self that I'm growing out of, that personal development, that my old self would shrink back when I get the criticism, right? But it's like, no, I have nothing to be ashamed of. I'm actually helping people. I get to help people, and I'm seeing it change people's lives. And so just in confidence from a clean heart that is free of offense, just keep loving, keep putting those posts out there, keep sharing the truth, right? And so, yeah, and then it can come across in a way where we're not having to defend. It's great.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah.
This is still, more and more, it's still the best job I could ever chosen to do. I get to meet so many cool people, and you know, it's just sharing the love, sharing the good news, sharing the message, and you know, it's just building the kingdom, and I love it. Yeah. I just want to thank you guys for coming on tonight, because I know end of summer's winding down, so everybody's taking advantage of it, and that's awesome. You know, they should be taking advantage of it, and that's the beauty of what we're doing is, you know, we still need to love life, do the things that are important to us, you know, love the people around us, and that's taking time for friends and family too. That's just as important. And you know, and God provides everything in due season. So I just thank you guys for coming on. That you did come on, and those who are going to watch the recording, you know, I just want to encourage everybody. This has been a great year. It's going to finish an awesome year yet, and I think we're just getting started on getting wound up on making a big impact in Canada specifically. And, you know, we are the pioneers for Canada. We really are, and that's cool. That means we got to plow a little more for everybody else, but it's going to be worth it, right? It's going to be worth it. So I'm actually going to be proud of that. You know, when we look back 10, 15 years from now, and people are going to literally know our names, you know, and down the road. They say, hey, those are the diamonds that were started in Canada 25 years ago, you know.
Yeah, so just remember, you know what, this is work, this is hard work, but have fun.
Yeah.
Like if that pressure starts to come on, you know what, take a step back and just realize, you know, just be yourself, remember why, and remember the difference we're making.
And rest when you need to rest.
Definitely.
Nothing wrong with resting.
Definitely.
So, but it's important to just enjoy life, trust the process. You know, you all have greatness in you, as Les Brown would say, and you know what?
True.
And it's letting that rise up and rise out, and we all become better for it. So So thank you guys for being our,
guys.
you know, we're all partners in this business together, and I'm glad we have people to share with and to share our lives with, and it just makes it a whole lot better.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was thinking, if I was 20 years younger, right now I'd end the show with,
You would jump in the water?
no, I was
Oh, you were gonna-
I'd toss Lisa in the water, but
He's learned.
but I'm learning.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't have given a second thought. It actually went through my brain still, but my mature brain says, no, don't do that. It's going to cost you too much, Lanny.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
And
throwing his girlfriend in the pool.
yeah. All right. Okay. We do love you guys, and we're so glad we get to do life with you.
yeah, and Cassie, I hear you coming from Vernon, so you're going to be checking out the pool soon, eh?
Yeah, what? That's like a week and a half away.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Sweet. Okay, more big bonfire again then. Right on. Okay,
All right.
guys.
Have a great night, guys. Love you.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
Good night. Dun, dun, dun.